This is making it into the final cut, I hope you know. Special guest! What? We're taking favorite dishes from my childhood and trying to veganize them. Katie, what is a favorite dish of yours from your childhood?
General Tso's chicken.
Cool.
It's a really important part of my culture.
Okay. Your Polish culture?
My Polish culture.
So we're gonna make some Seiten chicken and then some General Tso sauce. It's funny that you were like, I think this is a really important part of my culture, because all of these blogs that I found General Tso sauce on are like, this is how white people make General Tso sauce. And if you know an authentic...
Put it in the link.
Because we're just throwing together a conglomeration of various things that we found on the internet. Cool, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna do this like the makeup tutorials.
It's not chicken.
We're making our chicken with vital wheat gluten.
It's vital.
Which is like 1-to-1 vital wheat gluten and broth or water. Kind of mix it around.
As you mix, it's really important to make sure that you are mixing all of the wheat gluten in. Otherwise, your wheat gluten will be clumpy. No one likes clumps. That leads to grumps.
You just kind of lump it until it's like, looks like bread. It's like bread, you know? If it's too dry, you add water. If it's too wet, we have to heat up some water. And I'm gonna actually heat up the water with more of this non-chicken to help sort of like encapsulate the chickeniness of it. So we use the chicken broth to make this, and then we're also gonna cook it in a fake chicken.
So we're going for like General Tso size bites.
Yeah, they'll swell up in size as they cook.
This is pretty anti-vegan, but this reminds me of like dissecting sheep's brains in college biology class. It's pretty much the same consistency.
Get out of my kitchen.
You know what's pretty amazing is that this doesn't stick to itself really after you cut it.
It's magic.
It's pretty amazing.
We have to cook that for an hour in the broth. While that's cooking, we can prepare the sauce.
Yeah. You know what it's like waiting for water to boil. Never happens when you watch it.
Crank it up.
Turn down for what?
This is our broth for our Seiten.
Boil it!
Drop it in the broth.
Boil it!
You've seen sheep brains?
I've dissected them.
So then we need to make our sauce. My research tells me, okay, it's like soy sauce, ginger, sugar, cornstarch to thicken it, orange, what was I missing?
And the vinegar.
There's like chili in it too, like spicy chili. And you want it on the whiter side. Rice vinegar. Let's zest this. Here's a plate you can zest on.
Excellent. Oh my gosh! This was made by Spencer in 1996. This is an antique zesting plate.
I just want to point out that this has a tiger on it because I was obsessed with tigers. I never drew a horse because I was not obsessed with horses. Tristan.
And Spencer cannot spell his own name.
Okay, so some really fun things about zesting. One, keep your fingers away from the grater. It adds a lot of blood to whatever you're cooking. So if you're going for the vegan approach, you probably don't want that. And what I like to do is I like to kind of spin as I go.
There's ginger here, so I'm dicing this ginger. I usually put garlic in it, but apparently there's no garlic in Tso sauce.
No, put garlic in.
I vote for garlic.
The court has spoken? I don't know, someone spoke.
Maybe General Tso is a vampire.
So there's going to be a little bit of garlic in here too. And then there's going to be chilies. I'll go light on the spice.
Hipster soy sauce.
And then cornstarch.
Because if it's too spicy, then you can't use the orange.
Okay, I might go a little lighter on the sugar because I don't like them super sweet. Stir it up. Cook it real good. So I think we're ooh, these swell up as you can see. We're gonna add some veggies to this so we're gonna chop pepper, onion, rockers. Veggies in up. Oh, that's an I don't want to chop the onion face. Okay, that's probably enough onion.
Make sure to separate your vegetables.
Separate your vegetables by cook time.
This is our rice. Pro tip: start your seitan in a larger pot.
The pro tips are secretly just things we f***ed up at. Pro tip, and by pro tip I mean I f***ed up, so you shouldn't do this. It's time to cook the seitan. We're gonna pan fry it. We're gonna do that, and then we're also gonna at the same time heat up the veggies. It works better when there's fire.
Just got attacked by a favorite.
Oh, hi friends. We are favorite.
We'll just put a thin layer of oil in the pan.
I'm gonna go with that.
So after you're done with these, you gotta chop them into bite-sized pieces because they swell up. Emily, we don't have copyright material on that. You have to play other stuff. Emily, I can't put that on my show because I don't have the copyright material. Thank you.
As Julia Child says, do not crowd the pan.
A lot of the recipes I was seeing were like deep fry the chicken. I mean, you could just let this sit on one side for a bit and then flip it. Yeah. You could steam these a little bit. Yeah. Oh, it's crisping.
Crisping.
Getting that crisp on. Do you put the sauce on it in the pan or do you put it on afterwards?
Oh, in the pan, definitely.
Okay, all of it?
All of it. Saucy chicken. There's a ferret.
This is assembly time. Vegetables before you put the chicken on. And then, the finishing touch. We'll sprinkle that sesame seed. Oh, we have made our bacon tsouce chicken. Do you have anything you want to share with the world?
The sesame seeds are a must. Please do not discount the importance of these tiny grains.
Oh, this would be cool with like an orange wedge on the side.
We have that.
Boom! Oh!
Ramseyed.
That's the no, your face has to be in it too because you're the special guest. Screenshot right there, that's the thumbnail.
This makes me almost want to be a vegan.
Oh, did you hear that?
Except for the bacon.
Except for bacon. Katie, thank you so much for joining me today.
That's all, folks.
We're gonna keep nostalgicizing our childhood. Ooh, super orangey. Ooh, hot. It's a good hot though.
Spicy hot?
It's gonna be too spicy for you. That is good. See you later. Bye. Another part of this episode should also be other things that go on in our childhood. It means with some media that you were like into as a child.
I was super into Babar, and yeah, music, kind of embarrassing. Really into old school music. How old, you ask? 1930s.
That's old school.
Yeah, George Gershwin is pretty much all I listened to as a child.
Yeah, he was great.
Yep, Rhapsody in Blue. And I really had the desire to play the hardcore instrument called the clarinet, based off of that. I never got to do, because my mom said it was too hardcore.
What were some other things you did for fun?
Milked cows. I collected duck eggs. Played in the woods. Then I said, get me the bleep out of here.
Okay, I censor everything anyway.
Good, well I do my own bleeping.